first things first, we're gonna be prepping some work this morning to be shipped off to New York, which I'm really excited about, just coming off my first solo exhibition out there. And yeah, this stuff is going out there to be featured a bit longer. And this afternoon, we are going to be making some pieces for a little bit of a scavenger hunt. It's gonna be really fun. Let's get going. Love you. Yeah, so right now I'm just sorting out which pieces are going to be going to LA, or not LA, to New York to be exhibited in the gallery. The show just finished mid-January, which was interesting because it's been a crazy year and everything was virtual, but things are starting to open up. So I think these two are gonna go, and then maybe some of the smaller ones. We're framing right now. The delivery guy's on the way to come pick them up. Unfortunately, I don't have the vehicle to ship these guys. But I feel like I'm getting emotional. This is the official farewell of most of the series. I'm pretty excited about this whole series and kind of what it represents, and like, you know, art can really be anything we want it to be, and what's more powerful than surrounding ourselves with positive mantras. Hey, Gabby.
Hey, the driver's at the door.
Oh, he's at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'll come let him in now. Thanks.
She never tells us how big these things are.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of an odd communication. I think
Well,
usually the delivery person is the same person and is prepared. It's kind of unexpected. It's just always a nerve-wracking experience to drop pieces off with a delivery person. Because it's out of my hands. But to this date, never had any issues, no damages or anything, so knock on wood. I'm pretty ready to sell the Audi and get a fucking Sprinter van or something. Just do this myself. Feels weird to like let go of those pieces. But they're in good hands. And I'm excited. I have a lot of stuff in New York, and it's weird I can't visit any of it because of COVID. But like most of my art is in the US. But weird times, it feels really surreal. It feels like I built like a virtual art business, but like haven't seen any of it because there's no in-person stuff happening. But what an issue to have in 2021. Where to start? Pretty much the whole intention of this channel is to share a little bit of behind the scenes of what it's like day to day as an artist, kind of just sorting out how to make it, how to keep making it work. Last year was a really big year for me. It was kind of the first year that I really took this full time, and things just started to pick up really, really fast. And at the end of last year, ended with a bang with my first solo exhibition with the gallery that I'm working with in New York, which is super exciting. That was the pieces that we just sent off earlier. Unfortunately, a few of the pieces ended up being stolen around showtime. 4 of these smaller guys, not this big one here, but maybe this will get in the shot. Insert badass shots of the ones that were stolen. But yeah, the car was broken into, they came in my garage, smashed all the windows, stole the pieces, and the police have yet to hear back. yeah, just very excited to be sharing some behind the scenes content so that if anything else gets stolen, you still know who made it. So this channel is gonna be a little bit of behind the scenes as far as, you know, what's happening with shipping and packaging art to all the different places that it's going, whether it's galleries or private collections, as far as some how-to of how a lot of my work is actually made, the hands involved, kind of start to finish process from the second the idea is created to, you know, how to get someone involved to the actual investing in that piece to actually having it in their home and everything in between. Every episode we're also going to be exploring new ideas, different experiential techniques, and yeah, excited to share what comes up week by week. It's going to be a continuous exploration, and really the main intention is to just have fun. You know, we're have the gift of being able to create every day as a profession, and we want to share as much of that with you as we possibly can.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal.
So the whole idea of doing all this experimentation each episode is just to explore new ideas of what could turn into exhibitions. So even though this is a small sculpture, the idea here is to sort out if it's an idea that I want to actually go ahead with and build large scale 8, 12, 20 foot sculptures, kind of referring to this theme. And it's a lot of fun just to mess around with paint.
That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
Approximately 10 hours later.
The piece has just been finished, really hyped on how it turned out, especially with the extra embellishment. It's looking real fine. And now it's for the next phase of the scavenger hunt. We're gonna be doing this every week and just dropping it around random places for you to go find for your private collection. So let's go drop this off. All right, so we found the location for our first scavenger hunt. This piece will be dropped off February 9th at 2 p.m. Make sure to get after it. Quick hint, if you recognize this location, it's in Kensington, here in Calgary. #YYC. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This was episode 1 of a journey that hopefully continues to unfold on YouTube. Really excited to be sharing with each and every one of you. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and leave all your comments below. Would love to hear from you of what you'd like to see, what you don't want to see, and everything in between. You can follow me at Mr. Stevie Chow on all platforms. Peace.